Sharika, aka Share, and welcome back as I share my life going through this debt free journey and the journey to financial freedom. So, today, y'all, today is payday, and I am going to go through my budget with you guys. A lot of things have happened this week. Today I'll be taking baby girl up to college, and so we had to get a lot of things ready, get her some things for school, get her car ready. So there has been a lot of transactions that have happened, and then with today being payday, yeah, I don't think I'll be making a debt snowball payment because I'm gonna have to cover some things. But I want you guys to join me, and I'll show you how I do all of my transactions in You Need a Budget. So you guys come on and watch me make these money moves. All right, you guys, let's take a look at what's going on this week. So first we're going to check out the primary checking account and a couple of things. So after the last time I gave you guys an update, some things have happened. I have some money went in for flexible spending. It was reimbursed. I think some things from earlier this year are just being reimbursed because I have a lot of things coming in from flexible spending account. Netflix came out. That was $8.99. Some more flexible money came back in. My One Child Matters, that's my sponsored child from the Philippines, $39. My mom gave me $150 to go to Costco for her, so we had to get some things for my daughter and for the house, and so she just gave me the money. I went and paid for the stuff, and she just reimbursed me, and so you'll see that later because I pay everything with my credit card first. Then Google Music, Google Play, YouTube Music. I don't know. There was this whole transaction that happened, and Google Play switched over to YouTube Music. And so when I did the switch over, it used to be $9.99, but then I decided to do the family plan, $14.99, so that my daughter can use it also. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it yet, so I don't even know if it's going to stay. But for now, I just paid for it because I need my music when I work out. And then Danielle is therapy, so that $30 went out. So that's all the money moves in my primary checking account. I never use this Bank of America travel card. Honestly, use it once a year. Next is Costco. So like I said, my mother reimbursed me for some things in Costco, and here that is. The $147.14 that I spent at Costco on my Costco credit card. And then we go to my main credit card that I use, my Chase. Since the last time, let's see, I went out with the volleyball moms and spent $40 on some Mexican food. I got my hair done finally, $115, so it's $100 plus tip. I went to the grocery store with my grandmother and got her some stuff. And I also refilled the house with some coffee because we all drink coffee every single day. Went to Target, got my daughter some additional cleaning supplies, and I also got some cleaning stuff for my room. This was a primary care visit from earlier this year. Like I said, some things are just coming in from earlier in the year. I went and got some wine because of the next purchase, which is the car maintenance. And so, being that my daughter has to drive to school, especially during the winter time, it has a lot of snow up there, and I just, I want her to be safe. So I wanted to make sure I got the maintenance done before she left for school, and that bad boy came up to $937.50. And so, whoa. So let's take a look at how all that is reflected on my budget. So as you see, the $14.99 that came out was $5 over budget, over the $9.99 budget. And so I'm going to have to cover that. And so as you see, the credit card payments here, I need to make those credit card payments. These fixed bills, because that's money that needs to come out. I never make anything out of there, but I do have some extra money in gasoline, so I'll cover it with the gasoline, and then that one's all clear. And I'll actually change this also. $14.99, so that I'll know. As we scroll further down, food over budget, $11.30 because of the wine. And of course, stuff I forgot to budget for, that $937.50 for the car maintenance. And then I have money in other places, but definitely not enough to cover that car maintenance. So we're just going to go ahead and fill in the numbers. So first, we'll add the paycheck in. And that money is going to go to the to be budgeted. And the paycheck was actually 1920.34. Yeah, y'all, my math was all off. I thought it was going to be 1835, and I was actually right, or actually close to right the first time. But either way, I'm just glad it's more. So once we enter in that paycheck, we're going to go back to the budget. And as you see, I have 1920.34 to work with. So first I'm going to go through, I go back and I have my spreadsheet printed out so that I can budget for the things that I need to budget for. So first, as always, giving. I am going to add 19, oops, I'm going to add 192. I will try to do 10%, so then you'll see the 192 there. Actually, let me get my little printout here. The next one is going to be the cell phone. Next is $250 that I will be giving my parents on the 1st. The car and condo insurance. That number finally came in, and it's $220.51, and I had $250 budgeted, so I am going to be under on what I budgeted, so all that money is going to go to this car. Next is life insurance, $62.84. So as you see, I already have $62.84 budgeted for August, and so what I'll do is I'll go over to September and just start budgeting for September. $62.84. This is why I like YNAB, because my whole goal is to get the month ahead. Next is Netflix and Hulu. Netflix, Hulu, again, same thing. I've already budgeted for August, so let's go ahead and put these in September, $8.99. I've actually already budgeted for September for Hulu, so I'm just not do that. Well, the more money that'll go to that car fund. Subscriptions. So this is for the Patreon. I'm going to add that right here. Onto miscellaneous. There's 2 Patreons that are $20 each. Of course, I do $75 to Mariah's student loan every check. I give myself $50, and I know I plan on going out to eat with some friends this week, so I definitely need that. Gasoline plus $75. I have been, honestly, all that gas money, I didn't really spend $75 last time. I was actually taking it and covering other expenses with the gas money. That has been going over budget, y'all. And food plus $125. And so as you see, now I have $113.70, so it covered that overage that I had. So that's why I wasn't too worried about an overage. And then I have $25 for the buffer. And so that's everything on my spreadsheet. So the other thing I want to take care of is gifts. I have a cousin who is having a baby shower this weekend, so I just want to send a gift. And then I have a friend who is moving, and I wanted to give her a gift. Neither one of those were in the budget, but you know, since we're over budget anyway, we're just gonna make it work, and I like to give. So I'm going to add $100 under gifts, and I think I'm good. So lastly, the thing we have to cover is this whopping $937.50 that's over budgeted. And I'm just going to add the rest of this amount, the 586, to this. And which means $351.50 over. And so what I will do is transfer that from my auto maintenance fund to cover that. So then I'm not completely depleting my auto maintenance fund and I'm still covering the expense. I'm just not making an extra debt I'm just not making an extra debt snowball payment. So it all works out. And so I'll actually 351.50 and I'll actually put that transaction in here. Number one, that is going to go into directly into stuff I forgot to budget for. Name. And so everybody should be green now. Everybody's not green because I did it as an expense instead of going in. So let's change that. 351.50 coming in. And we are Gucci. Beautiful. Everybody's green, all my money's budgeted. And so the next thing that I do is I will just go ahead into all these accounts and make all of my payments, which 9 times out of 10 I do for my phone. All right, so that payment has been made. Actually, out of Chase, 192. And now that's grayed out. The gifts, I'll buy those later. This is an automatic payment. The rent, I'll just let me cash out my mom. Okay, and that's actually out of primary because I just send them the money. Rent. Who's next? State Farm. All right, State Farm is paid. There's the 220, 51. Oh, and a cell phone. Let me just go ahead and cash out my phone steps. Food comes out automatically, and so does life insurance. My student loan, I'll actually do that one later because I actually pull out my credit card, get my first days, gasoline things. I don't have to do anything for that. I do have to transfer at 351.50. And everything else is automatic. So, you guys, that is how I do my budget on my payday. Thank you guys for joining me. Please subscribe so that you continue to see me become debt free and on this financial freedom journey. And I am off to go take baby girl to school. So, you guys have a great day. Bye.